my name's Henry and I'm the head coach at Pike Performance. So we're a team of trainers at Pike Performance, and at the moment I work with any combat athletes that come through, because obviously I've got a background in martial arts. I'm a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu, and I take some of the Jiu-Jitsu sessions down at Gym 01, the local mixed martial arts centre in Portsmouth. So I work with people who are doing Jiu-Jitsu or MMA or boxing or kickboxing, and helping them to organise their strength and conditioning around their training, and helping them to know how to manage adding in strength and conditioning to an already busy training load.
My name's Elliott Hoye. I'm a professional MMA fighter fighting at Gym 01 here in Portsmouth. I turned pro April 2018, so we're now 18 months in. I've had 7 pro fights, a record of 6-1, and I've been working with Henry since December of 2018. And yeah, it's been good. Before that, I was picking up loads of injuries in my training. I was overtraining, because I thought to get better, you needed to rep it out and go hard all the time, and you need to push yourself all the time. And in doing that, I would go hard at the start of the week and then drag myself through the end of the week. Whereas now, with Henry, we've been able to slow my training down and also make it more specific to what we need to do, so we don't always have to go hard.
So it's never going to be a problem trying to get MMA fighters to train harder. That's not the issue. We need to pull these guys back, because they're already training hard. They're already probably training too hard. It is becoming more well understood that the better way of training is to organise your training and focus things around recovery, making sure you're getting the adaptations that you want from your training, making sure that the intense sessions, the hard sessions, you're able to push hard and you're not working at substandard intensities because you're tired from previous sessions in the week.
So I'm waking up every morning, I'm monitoring my heart rate variability, my heart rate, giving myself some kind of tangible evidence, whereas before, if I woke up and I was tired, I'd be like, oh, you're tired, I need to drag myself through this, I need to train hard with fighting. Whereas now I can look at it and be like, okay, my heart rate's a little bit elevated, my HRV's down, I know I need to rest, and it's okay to rest because I have something to remind me that I'm not just skipping the training and not being tough. It's more about, no, my body needs to rest. Sometimes you need to take it slower, sometimes you need to go harder.
So we use things like heart rate variability, which is a measure of how well someone's managing their nervous system. So if we're starting to see that those numbers are trending towards a lower number, or they're starting to drop off, we know they're not recovering adequately. So if we continue to push them hard, we may well encounter certainly substandard training at the very least, and may well encounter a higher chance of acquiring an injury. And obviously that is our primary objective, is the person not getting injured.
So what we do for my training is I speak to Henry once a week on the phone, and then I speak to him all the time when we're in the gym talking about the protocol which he's written out for me, which can be anywhere from strength training to more speed stuff as we get closer to the fights, to my conditioning methods, recovery, and just general well-being in regards to training and other things in life, like making sure you're sleeping enough, making sure that all your things are in line so that your training can be the best it can be, so that your performance can be the best it can be.
The start point, we'll be looking at mapping out what an effective week of training is going to look like, and then starting to plot that out over a period of weeks. If they've got a fight coming up, we might look at a fight camp. If they don't have a fight coming up, we might look at what we call like out of camp structure, and we look at getting them so that the training structure as the initial phase is correct and isn't going to lead to them overtraining. And the difference between probably winning and losing when we get into the professional ranks of like MMA and competition grappling, submission grappling, things like that, is often going to be how you can maintain the high quality training. We're looking at people's mentality, and we're trying to get people to understand that link between their kind of psychological performance, if you like, how they're approaching their training, how they're mentally approaching their training, mentally approaching the fight. We'll look at all of this stuff because it all matters, and it's all part of the wider picture of conditioning.